Right now at 5, the ex-partner of Winona mom Madeline Kingsbury has been indicted for murder charges.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is out today. A grand jury has indicted Adam Fravel on heightened murder charges in connection to Kingsbury. The Winona County Attorney's Office announced that a grand jury returned on indictment of 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of second-degree murder against Fravel. In June, Fravel was charged with 2 second-degree murder counts. Kingsbury went missing on March 31st. Her remains were found over 2 months later in Mabel, Minnesota. Fravel was taken into custody on the same day. If convicted, Fravel could face a maximum sentence of life in prison. Fravel will appear in Winona County Court tomorrow. A statewide alert has been issued for a missing veteran. According to the alert, Helmbrick is court-ordered to live there due to a 2016 Eau Claire County first-degree intentional homicide case. Authorities believe he may be driving his parents' car, a green 2003 Toyota Avalon. Helmbrick is white with blonde hair and blue eyes. He weighs 210 pounds and is 6 feet tall. Helmbrick was charged with the shooting death of his neighbor Jenny Ward, but was not found competent to stand trial. According to online court records, a new hearing was scheduled for today. Police say if you locate Helmbrick, use caution as his mental status is currently unclear. He also has a history of not liking law enforcement. Anyone with information regarding Helmbrick's disappearance should call the Tomah Police Department at the number on your screen. Now we're going to send it over to Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart for a first look at our forecast. How's it looking there, Greg?
Well, it's another hot one. We actually set a record at the airport so far. It was 88 degrees, so basically we beat the record by about 286. Now, yesterday was 91, so it was still a hot day, so these summer-like conditions continue for at least another day. But overall, if you look at radar right now, we're looking at nothing going on, just a few clouds really out there. High pressure is pretty much in control, and that's why we've had the nice warm conditions right now. Nothing other than a few cirrus clouds out there, but overall we're looking good. Current temperatures all the way up to 90 degrees we've seen in Red Wing, so that's what we're looking at. So pretty impressive temperatures for this part of October. 24-hour temperature change, a little bit cooler than yesterday, but overall our dew points have come up a little bit in certain areas, so still a little bit more humid, but overall not too bad in that department, but still quite a bit. The southerly winds have picked up. I expect that to see more of that, especially as you go further west overnight ahead of a system that will be coming, but not until later today. So later tomorrow, excuse me. But overall this evening, we're looking at temperatures staying in the low 70s overnight. Later on, we have a big change coming, and it's definitely going to be a roller coaster drop as we go from 85 all the way down to 55, 56 degrees by Friday. I'll break all that down a bit later in the broadcast.
All right. Thank you, Greg. You may have noticed purple ribbons wrapped around trees in town today. Those are there to honor victims of domestic violence. Today, the mayor of La Crosse proclaimed October Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Volunteers from New Horizons spent the day hanging the purple ribbons. The executive director of the nonprofit says it's important to know that domestic violence can happen to anyone.
1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men will experience abuse sometime in their life, so we all need to be aware of it because it's happening. It's happening to our friends, family members, neighbors, co-workers, and we all need to know that it happens, and we all need to take a stand up and end the silence by the work that we do in directing people where they can go.
If you'd like to learn more about what New Horizons does or to volunteer, you can go to their website. We'll post a link on our website, news8000.com. Steppin' Out in Pink is the annual La Crosse fundraiser for breast cancer research and patients. Today, the Gunderson Medical Foundation shared the results of the fundraiser. The chair of the foundation board says this year's walk raised over $400,000 for local breast cancer research and patient support services. He says keeping the research local helps more people successfully battle breast cancer.
Knowing the patients in your community is a lot more valuable to our patients for their treatments rather than what might be happening, let's say in London, Boston, San Francisco. It's very important to know what's going on in your own community.
Some of the money raised will purchase a new 3D mammogram machine for Gunderson's Breast Cancer Center. 3D mammogram machines can detect breast cancer sooner than a regular mammogram. Long-term funding that will keep the government open and running. President Biden is calling on lawmakers to move quickly, but the leaders have their work cut out for them on a range of issues. Skylar Henry has more from Capitol Hill.
President Biden is pressing Congress to reach a long-term funding deal. He's also adamant about getting more money to Ukraine in the country's war against Russia.
This is about freedom and democracy against Russia's invasion, aggression against the Ukrainian people. And this is also about protecting our national security as well.
Support for Ukraine remains a hot-button topic on Capitol Hill. The stopgap bill Congress passed over the weekend to keep the government open did not include the $300 million originally proposed to help Ukraine's war effort. Hardline conservatives who are calling for deeper spending cuts and oppose the funding say this comment from the president Sunday is fueling new questions for them.
Mr. President, are you going to be able to trust Speaker McCarthy when the next deal comes around?
We just made one about Ukraine, so we'll find out.
Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, among other Republicans, brought their concerns about that deal to the House floor after Speaker McCarthy turned to Democrats for help avoiding the government shutdown.
Working with the Democrats is a yellow brick road that has been paved by Speaker McCarthy. Whether it was the debt limit deal, the CR, or now the secret deal on Ukraine.
Gaetz also said he plans to oust McCarthy from leadership this week.
I do not think it's good for the House. I do not think it's good for this institution. I do not think this is good for the country. We've got 45 days here to do our work, and someone wants to continue to string this out.
It's unclear whether a motion to remove McCarthy as Speaker has enough votes to pass. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Office from a motion to vacate. It would take a simple majority of House votes, 218, when no seats are vacant, to remove the Speaker. Should Speaker McCarthy be removed from office, a new Speaker must be chosen before any House business can continue. This week, the city of La Crosse is celebrating National Week. A game you can play, as well as a free public transportation rides. Bingo cards can be picked up and dropped off after completion at Grand River Station, the La Crosse Library, Smith Bikes, and the La Crosse City Hall's Park and Recreation Desk. Completed bingo cards must be turned in by October 16th for a chance to win a prize. The city is also offering free rides on the MTU Wednesday and on Smart Buses Thursday. They're also providing free 1-hour rides on Drift Cycle bikes with code WWD 2023. Coast City is converting to solar, but with a twist. How the city is going green and saving space at the same time. We'll be back after this.
There's been a lot of interest these days.
Interest is growing in our rewards-based Kasasa checking account with 3.55 annual percentage yield.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
The day is brighter, the mood is lighter, 'cause I just got my new shower. I got my new shower. Thank you, Mad City Baths.
Update your bathroom and sing for joy with one call to Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for American-made baths and showers. And remember, for our Price Lock Guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. And now save during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower. 60 months, 0 interest senior military discounts. Plus, call during this program and receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Excuse me, is this carpet stain resistant?
No, doesn't seem like it is. Sorry.
For advice
advice from real flooring experts and huge savings on stain-resistant flooring, visit Carpet One. Carpet One Floor and Home. Right now at your local Carpet One, you can get help from our flooring experts while saving big and enjoying special financing on beautiful floors for your home. Come see us today.
Windows are a lot like car tires. They all look the same, but they definitely don't all perform the same.
Take our StarMark composite window, available exclusively at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
This window is 12 times stronger than vinyl, 2,000% more airtight, and 40% more energy efficient. All at a price less than what many companies charge for vinyl windows. Don't settle on your new windows. Insist on the best windows you can buy. Receive up to 25% off your new windows with our Cooperative Savings Plan.
There's been a lot of interest these days.
Savers, it's your turn. Let us pique your interest at Park Bank with 4.89 APY on one-year CDs.
Interested? Contact us at Park Bank. Member FDIC.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
In Sayreville, New Jersey, a green future is hiding in plain sight. The photovoltaic solar array was the largest in the country when it was installed in 2019. The town didn't want to cut down trees for a solar field, but this municipal reservoir was wide open. Andrew Blaker studies floating solar power. He says it saves land for crops and other purposes, and there are plenty of viable bodies of water to theoretically power the entire planet.
Solar really is the solution to climate change and will be far larger than everything else put together because its resource base is vastly larger than everything else put together.
Another benefit to floating solar arrays is that in hot, dry climates, the coverage from the plant panels can reduce water evaporation from reservoirs. Water and land-based solar capacity is growing quickly in the U.S. For the first time, solar makes up more than half of all the new power facilities planned this year. Well, don't panic Wednesday when your smartphone lets out a loud screech. The federal government is planning a nationwide test of the emergency alert system at 1:20 p.m. on October 4th. The test will include wireless emergency alerts in addition to television and radio. You should also receive a text message telling you it's only a test. Future Motion is recalling all of its one-wheel self-balancing electric skateboards after reports of 4 deaths and multiple reports of serious injuries. The Consumer Product Safety Commission warns everyone to immediately stop using the skateboards. If too much weight is placed on the board, it can stop balancing, posing a crash hazard. Future Motion is rolling out a firmware update for certain models to address the safety issues. It's called Haptic Buzz, an alert riders can hear and feel when they encounter situations that could result in a crash. Coming up, despite the hot weather, fall is well underway. We'll take a look at why the leaves seem to be changing colors sooner than last year.
And the pendulum's going to be swinging the other way with the temperatures as we climb all the way up to the 90 yesterday. We're going to fall all the way back to the 50s here come Friday. I'll break all that down, and as long as we see some rain chances coming up next on weather.
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
Insulate and fill gaps in your home with Menards. Great Stuff Window and Door Expanding Spray Foam fills cracks in window and door frames. It's designed to create a durable, airtight, and water-resistant seal. Great Stuff Window and Door Expanding Spray Foam is $4.99 after rebate. From simple paint protection to heavy-duty construction, Polar Plastics has a solution for any project. An 8 by 25-foot roll of all-purpose poly film is only $8.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Look, Mom, I found one. Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
The maintenance on the shower is nothing, just a wipe down every now and then, and that's really been really nice since the old one was much more than that.
With more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB, Mad City Baths is a sure choice for durable, low-maintenance baths and showers infused with Microban antimicrobial protection to prevent odor-causing bacteria like mold and mildew. Now's the time to call. It's our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower, 60 months zero-interest senior military discounts, plus call during this program and receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, it doesn't feel quite like fall today, but in some parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin, the autumn leaves are already peaking in color. Kristen Mitchell from our Minneapolis sister station spoke with an arborist about how our summer's drought, recent rain, and record heat are impacting this year's fall colors.
Perfect. Why don't you guys look at each other? Beautiful. I love that.
During the hottest October day on record,
Fall is the busiest for photographers.
Oakdale Nature Preserve may not feel like fall, but it is starting to look like it.
The field is so beautiful. The trees are beautiful. So there's some good versatility here.
Christine and Justin Tower had a family photo shoot ahead of their twins' second birthdays.
She did our newborn photos, their newborn photos too. So every year we try to get, because they just grow so fast. You want to see the leaves?
Still green in many places around the Twin Cities, but to the north near Bemidji and the Boundary Waters, fall colors have already peaked. It's happening earlier than this time last year.
Stress can cause early leaf drop, just skipping past the fall colors altogether.
Arborist Nick Cantala says despite recent rain, much of the state is still under drought conditions, impacting fall colors.
But it's probably going to be a little earlier than we're used to. It's also probably going to be a little more muted than we're used to, especially in natural areas and in parks where they don't get the care that urban and suburban lawns tend to get, where people actually water their trees.
Isabel Schwartz noticed her tree changed early.
We were actually just on a walk in White Bear yesterday, and we were smelling all like the pines and even like the maples when they're turning. It's like the fermenting of the leaves, but it smells sweet, like maple syrup.
The Towers are hoping to drive up north to see the leaves soon.
It's part of a Minnesota culture, and we appreciate the change in the seasons, and not every state gets to have that luxury, that benefit.
The state parks around here, the city parks, there's just a lot of great resources. People who want to see fall colors, they can go see them, and they're probably closer than you think.
Just don't wait until it's too late.
If you do have trees outside your home, arborists recommend watering them as long as you can until the ground is frozen. Well, it's not exactly freezing temperatures out yet, but we are expecting a cold front this week. Now it's time to check in with our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart. Greg, when are we looking for that cool weather to come?
Well, it's coming. It's coming soon, but in the meantime, we're still going to have some warm temperatures here. We're still looking at 80s at least for one more day, and then overall we'll see that temperature begin to drop. So as the thing indicates that you see the temperature curve there does fall back down below average as we get towards next week. Quite a bit of a drop that's going to occur here, but it's going to take some time. But in the meantime, we've got temperatures here today. As you look at, it was 87, but this was at 47. As you can see that we actually got to 88. This was at 4 p.m. So we did hit a record here. Notice overnight lows too were also records too. Eau Claire, not quite a record here today, but still very warm, 87 degrees. You see well above average. The average low is actually where we should be for the high, so we saw that going on. So overall, as we break down the forecast right now, what we're looking at, we do have some showers coming Tuesday night and Wednesday. Small chance continues on Thursday behind this cold front, and then there's another one that comes through Friday, and we'll have to see if we get some wet football games come Friday night. Right now, it's kind of iffy. We're going to see it, but overall, 80s through Tuesday, still warm, but then we're going to slowly cool back to the 50s by Friday. Definitely a drop. And then this weekend, it's going to be about a 30-degree difference from what we saw for Oktoberfest to what we're going to see this upcoming weekend. So quite a bit of a change. But we're not expecting much in the way of tonight overall. Just some increasing clouds later tomorrow morning. But you should wake up tomorrow morning with still warm conditions, definitely in the 60s. We're not going to see any of the precipitation really until we get later into tomorrow night. Big picture shows the system that we're watching is still taking its time pushing up to the area. By tomorrow afternoon, evening, it started approaching showers and a few thunderstorms in Minnesota, further west into South Dakota, Nebraska. And eventually we'll see a line develop Tuesday night that'll approach basically Eau Claire as we get closer to midnight and then fall apart as it comes through the area. But that's our first opportunity for rain probably coming Tuesday morning into a Wednesday morning to Tuesday as we see those conditions there. And then the next one we're watching is this little system. That's another cold front that'll be coming through. That is more of the Friday time frame that we're looking for that opportunity. If we time out the precipitation, it won't be till after 11 p.m. that it gets close to Red Wing or Eau Claire. And then after, as we get towards the morning commute, we're looking more at about a 5 through 7 time frame when those showers, and like you see, it's a very broken line of showers and a few, maybe a thunderstorm coming through morning commute. It'll push across, and by the time we get to about 9 to 10 Wednesday morning, it should actually be done with most of the precipitation as we go in the afternoon. We'll still have generally good conditions still with southwest winds, but the temperatures will be noticeably colder as we get to Wednesday afternoon in those conditions. Overall, big picture shows as you go into the weekend, this system up to the north just continues to spin. And you see the winds, northwest winds will continue through Sunday. That'll keep us cold. Most of the precipitation should be out of the neck as we get closer to the weekend, but with this northwest wind, that'll keep our temperatures really below average, which is the upper 50s near 60. But for tonight, we're not looking anywhere like that. It's going to be up mid to upper 60s, very warm overnight conditions. Once again, well above average as you wake up tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow, just a few degrees drop, but overall still well above average. We should be right around 65 degrees. So once again, the winds will pick up tomorrow, but still a very warm day. Maybe not quite as warm tomorrow. And as you look at the 8-day forecast, we go up to and see the temperatures begin to increase as we get back up to 77 Wednesday. And then we begin to push back into the lower 50s as we get towards this weekend. So definitely, it's going to be a colder weekend than we've had in the past.
But we can keep the short sleeves on for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, so you got a few more days, a little bit of rain, we'll deal with it, but definitely you'll notice it this weekend. We'll be back till October, almost November type weather.
Can't believe it's here. All right, thank you, Greg. When we come back, Oktoberfest may be over in La Crosse, but others are still celebrating. How these dogs are raising money to support their four-legged counterparts. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Don't be tricked by sales and free stuff. Better products and better prices on all your home improvements during the 2023 Fall Home Show at the Board Store Home Improvements. Don't miss it.
At Taco John's, we never judge a book by its cover. But if the cover is a one-of-a-kind flatbread coated in aged cheddar, crispy shredded potatoes, and our signature potato Olay seasoning, we say, judge the shell out of it. New Cheddar Crunch Tacos, only at Taco John's.
Up to 80% of falls in the home happen in the bathroom. Eliminate that worry and call Mad City Baths. We offer easy access walk-in tubs with relaxing hydrotherapy and custom tub-to-shower conversions with a low threshold or barrier-free entrance. And remember, once you receive a free design consultation, we'll lock your price in for 1 year guaranteed. So why wait? There's still time to save during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower. 60 months zero interest senior and military discounts plus last chance to call during this program to receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate from Mad City. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Turn the key and open the door to your next home with a home loan from Ultra. With a variety of loan options, from buying your very first home to building the home of your dreams, we're here to help make it happen with a local connection you trust. Our professional loan experts are with you every step of the home buying process and through the life of your loan, making it easy to handle your finances and getting you back to what matters most. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
To all you so-called drive-through contenders out there, Taco John's is coming for the breakfast belt. With the boldest, cheesiest, baconiest, potato Olay-iest breakfast burritos ever, we're not pulling any punches. The new breakfast champ is here. Try a bigger, bolder breakfast at Taco John's.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. Download the News 8000 app today. You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, just like humans need blood donations, guess what? Cats and dogs need them too. Dove Lewis Animal Blood Bank in Portland, Oregon held a Dogtoberfest fundraiser for animals and their owners. Pet parents could have a beer or two while dressing up their critters for a series of costume contests. Mr. Mitchell of Portland's Darcel Cabaret was the master of ceremonies. He says that the festival has something for everyone.
There's lots of different vendors that are here to clip nails, get your paw print done. There's a wonderful raffle.
All the money raised goes to one of the only pet blood banks in Portland, a vital resource for the pet-loving community. Animal blood banks work the same way as human ones do. Dogs and cats donate blood to pet blood banks. Vets then request that blood for animal surgeries. We'll have a look at what's coming up at 6 when we come back, and we'll have a look another look at tonight's forecast.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's jeans stock-up sale is going on now. With deals so good, you'll want to stock up on your favorite styles for fall or even try something new. Like men's Rustler jeans, $15.99. Rewards members save an extra $1. $10 off women's Levi's Classic jeans. Plus, while you're in for jeans, get $80 instant savings when you buy 4 Goodyear tires or $30 instant savings when you buy 2. And rewards members save 15% on all Trico wiper blades.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Where there's a flooded basement, there's a solution. Where there are wet spots or musty smells, there's an answer. Where wood damage or dry rot is stealing home value, there's an expert. American Waterworks. For wet basements, wood damage, and effects of dry rot, American Waterworks professional crack repair, waterproofing, sump pumps, and vapor barriers provide long-lasting solutions to tough problems. Wherever moisture problems surface, there's an answer. American Waterworks. Schedule your free inspection and estimate today.
To everyone who craves a fresh meal, come have a taste of Wisconsin.
America's Dairyland, as in real dairy.
It gives Culver's fresh frozen custard its famous rich and creamy flavor.
Like really rich.
So rich.
Rich and creamy.
And our cook-to-order Butterburgers?
They're topped with, you guessed it, Wisconsin cheese.
But it's the smiles we put on your face with every meal made just for you.
It really makes our hearts melt.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Maxwell White, done right.
Looking to remodel your bath or shower? Call the professionals at Maxwell White. Our trained and licensed technicians will come to your home and install or replace your unit in as little as 1 day, taking care of you and your home with speed and efficiency without sacrificing quality. Let the professionals at Maxwell White tackle your next bathroom project.
786-4004.
Now offering financing on repairs and projects of all sizes.
Daddy teaches you can be anything in this world that you want to be, right? Don't Daddy teach you that?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're black or white or any color.
See, this is how children think right here. Critical race theory wants to end that.
You can make friends.
Yeah, you can make friends, no matter what color they are. So we need to stop CRT.
The truth wins if we're all brave enough to tell it.
Join the conversation at facebook.com/news8000. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
Yeah, we're looking at another warm day, maybe a few degrees cooler, but still 85, well above average. The winds will start picking up because we do have a front that's going to be coming, and that'll be our first chance of rain coming probably Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Otherwise, you look at those temperatures that continue to fall. We'll go back into the 50s. That'll be like about a 25-degree drop this weekend compared to Oktoberfest.
Okay, well, hey, I'm ready for the cooler temperatures.
Definitely.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. We'll see you at 6.